Vivienne David, you know, known as one of the best right side players in the game. You know, no reason to restrict her for that reason.
0-1.
She's lethal other places on the court as well. What? Okay, Maggie.
Yeah. That was an interesting point. Thought there were some winners all over the place. We're going to see a battle here. I mean,
Yeah.
it could go 3 games
Yeah.
as well. Why not? Why not?
0-2. Side out. Zero, 1. Point.
Good take there. Maggie Brascia.
1-0-1. Second serve.
Something about the Brascias as well, you stated before. Very crafty, but gets everything back. I mean, you think you've won the point. You may have to hit 3, 4, 5, 6 winners on them. So just staying in the point no matter what is going to be key for Todd and David.
Cameron, you know Parris Todd's games pretty well. You guys are.
2-0-2.
What do you like about her game that she brings to the table?
Mindset, hands down. I think she has one of the toughest mindsets out there. It doesn't matter the score, it doesn't matter the opponent. She can be down 110. I've seen it before, and she comes back and wins it.
She's got the grit.
She really does, and she's unfazed. She's unfazed by the score, unfazed, and she can lock in. Probably, I would put her up there with the best. Absolutely, she can win no matter where she's at in the score line against any opponent.
We have an inquiry here. See if we can pin in on what this is about.
Sure.
Wow, a lot of time going on here.
She's questioning the.
Perhaps the prior ball, if she.
Oh, okay.
That's possible. What the ball she hit.
3-0-2.
It's important to make the calls promptly, and that's your window of opportunity to make your call.
0-3-1.
These conversations are important to have. Brascia with the firepower. This is the court.
We're going to see a lot of smiles just all over the court.
1-3-1.
Yes.
Ooh, let's talk about it. That is her favorite shot, 200 backhand. Miss P. Todd.
1.
Pressure there.
Two, 3-2. Side out. 3-2-1. Point.
Good counter there from Mary Brascia. I know she said sorry, but I wouldn't be. I'd be happily taking that point.
4-2-1. Second serve.
Hearing some roars from some surrounding courts around us. There's other epic matches going on out there.
4-2-2.
If you're in Salt Lake City, come on out to the Salt Palace Convention Center here and check it out. Good matches going on. The Garnett Loon match is happening on Grandstand. You can dual device and check that out as well. It's going on right now.
Point.
Flip off the net, as well as championship court here. The Salt Palace Convention Center, like we said, there's lots of epic matches going on. You want to stay tuned with us here, but
50 seconds.
like Rob Cassidy said,
One timeout.
dual action here. Pull
Yeah.
up the YouTube. Get it on Grandstand. Good look there at Parris Todd.
Time in. 6-2-2.
Good work there from
Timeout.
David. There's a good look there at, are you seeing double? Yes, you are. Hunter and Yates Johnson.
2-6-1.
And Hunter, the boyfriend and going to be / coach of this match here, Parris Todd.
Second serve.
Strong respective corners here on the coaching side of things. The Johnson twins know the game very well, and
2-6-2.
able to hone in on observations. And of course, we have Vinny Brascia on the side of his daughters.
Point.
Todd with a cannon. I've had the pleasure of
3-6-2.
sharing the same side of the court with Parris Todd in the past. Such a fun partner.
As have I.
Nice.
Yeah.
Point.
Little awkward shots there, thinking there might be some winners. Everything just going a little bit too high, nicking the paddles.
4-6-2. Side out. Six, 4-1.
And that's what Todd and David are going to have to continue to do, because the hands of the Brascias are so dang
Six,
good,
4-2.
and their footwork.
Side out. Four, 6-1. Point.
Right. And a nice strand of points since that timeout called by Todd and David.
5-6-1.
Vivienne on the left. Ooh, okay, okay. Speaking of good timeouts, Wes Gabrielson, one of the best timeout wizards in the game. He's the timeout wizard. Seen him reverse matches before with a simple timeout.
What a point. Like you said, I hated that we were limiting Vivienne David to just the right side, because her on the left, she can two-hand roll, she can
6-6-2.
cut a slice dink.
I was most excited for is that seeing her on the left in this match as soon as you mentioned it.
Side out.
Nice little run there,
Yes,
tying it up.
Fix all.
6-6-1.
Oh,
Point.
good ATP. Mary Brascia. Wow, off balance. Sling it back in
7-6-1.
court.
Oh. Could have argued for a technicality there. Looked like Maggie Brascia made a signal for an out call, which if she made that call, the point would be deemed dead.
7-6-2.
Mary letting her know the ball was in,
Side out.
denying that ATP. But that would have been tragic.
6-7-1.
What a setup.
Yeah.
Slice straight to a roll. Getting the Brascia off court, setting up the finish for Vivienne David.
Cameron, when you play women's doubles, which side of the court do you like to be on?
7-7-1.
Left side, right side? Play straight up. Parris Todd takeover, she gets it.
Didn't want to talk during that. A little quick feet there, a little dance for Viv David behind her. Look at her. Go, P, go. I've been forcing a timeout from Mary and Maggie Brascia. Playing some good pickleball, adjusting,
Time in.
switching sides, not set to one side right
8-7-1.
now. Vivienne David to serve.
Point. 9-7-1.
Good winner down the middle. That's what's tough if you are rushing to the kitchen line to hit that play. You
9-7-2.
expose yourself to a winning shot down the middle.
Oh, Burt denied, but we love the look. Vivienne David showing some Riley Newman moves out there. Half his height, but same amount of heart.
Good dinking there from Mary Brascia. Both just cutting the ball so well up at the kitchen line. Could argue there's potential for ATPs, but they're keeping that momentum, seeing if they can't set something up here and get a pop-up or an error.
Point.
The jab from Maggie.
Good response here from the Brascias, now forcing a timeout by Parris Todd and Vivienne David, tying it up now 9-9. Liking what I'm seeing here from the Brascias, really not swayed, and we know they stay pretty even keel. They have a strict game plan. They trust each other very well. They have all the shots. The only thing is they just haven't been on tour for a minute, just taking a break. And I think having that mental reset is huge. Good look there at Parris Todd. Like we said, her and Vivienne David play on the Orlando Squeeze and have really learned to play a little bit straight up, playing both sides there. Like an MLP, you almost have to choose. So trying to figure out what works for them.
Yeah.
Decided to bring it on the Carvana PPA Tour.
Yeah. That's a fun subject to bring up, Cameron. In MLP, how they stay on that certain side. But something we haven't seen too much in the MLP strategy and culture so far is you can still stack and switch in MLP.
Yep.
Ten, 9-1.
Good movement there. Good dink. Allowing Vivienne David to go over to that sideline, pressure that Ernie.
10-9-2. Side out.
Good hold on the side of Todd and David, getting the ball back. Trying to find the ball here. Maybe we're just gonna get a new one. We seem to be losing them in the bleachers here.
I think there's an opportunist just snagging them and running, to be honest.
That might be it.
The Vulcan ball, the official ball of the PPA Tour. Chosen by the pros because it plays the best.
Good drop there by Vivienne David, tying it up now. 10-10.
10-10-1. Point.
Iconic Vivienne David positioning there. Nobody gets lower.
11-10-1.
Maybe it's a tie with Simone.
Second serve.
Ball flying out. Sometimes you just cannot
Game point.
get out of the way. But good point by all four players. Brascia and Maggie especially really pressuring that backhand side there.
Over here.
Parris Todd. Another game point.
11-10-2. Side out.
Force the side out.
They got lucky with a little bit of a miss hit there. Good hustle from Vivienne, but not enough.
11-1.
She stays on the left.
It's 2 now.
Point.
I don't see her missing those very often. Just a simple drive and almost nicking it on the top of her paddle.
11-11-1.
Okay.
Second serve.
Parris Todd firing up.
Eleven, 11-2. Right out.
You know what I love here, Rob, is both teams are playing straight up.
Yeah.
And you can't tell one has a
11,
quote-unquote
11-1.
better side
Yeah.
than the other. And it's just creating some amazing points out here.
Oh,
Point.
almost.
Back to another game point on the side
Game
of
point.
Todd and David.
12-11-1. Second serve. Game
Another
point.
chance.
12-11-2.
And they do it, closing out game one. Tough battle, Todd and David. I mean, the score, Todd locking in, taking game one very seriously against Mary and Maggie Brascia. Cameron Blackwood alongside Rob Cassidy. Strong side out there. We saw Vinnie Brascia, coach and dad of the sisters over there. What do you think the strategy is, Rob, heading into game two here?
Ooh, the
0-0-1.
strategy. I think some reinforcers to like really dial in what we're trying to accomplish here. There we go. to really redefine, what's making a good dink and things like that. Vinny's main role here is really to keep them motivated and on track and focused. They play their best when they're having a good time, and they work as a unit to keep each other upbeat.
Second serve. One, 0-2. Side out.
Good cover there by Parris Todd.
Zero, 1-1. Second serve.
Great shot from Maggie. Ball was too low to counter.
0-1-2.
And the counter sails off court. Lofty third, can't take the net yet. Vivienne advances.
Point.
He is out. Quality exchanges here.
1-1-2. Point.
Stated before, both teams really playing a straight up strategy, so you're not seeing one person staying to one side. We might see that later on, maybe from the side of the Brascias more than Todd and David. We'll see how that plays out.
Ooh.
Point.
In my opinion, I do like Maggie on the left, Mary on the right. I just have seen maybe a little bit more success from them in the past with that setup, but they know better than I, and so does their dad, so I'll let them figure that out.
I think they might agree with you. You're definitely going to see him switch here on this point, get her over there.
Point.
Back after taking a little break over the summer off of the PPA tour, going up against some heavy competitors, MLP teammates, and now here on tour, Parris, Todd, Vivienne, David up 4-1. Both teams playing straight up right now. A lot of intense dinking up at the kitchen line. Loving the battle here. Cameron Black alongside Rob Cassidy. Todd to serve.
Ooh, Parris Todd. Yeah,
Point. Timeout receivers, 4-1-2.
Great. Back after taking a little break over the summer off of the PPA tour, going up against some heavy competitors, MLP teammates, and now here on tour, Parris, Todd, Vivienne, David up 4-1. Both teams playing straight up right now. A lot of intense dinking up at the kitchen line. Loving the battle here. Cameron Black alongside Rob Cassidy. Todd to serve.
Ooh, Parris Todd. Yeah, the 10 seed versus the 8 seed. I feel like what we're looking at here is maybe half of that. It feels like the 4 seed playing the 5 seed right now.
5-1-2.
Ball holds on, great exchange, especially coming off that timeout.
Yeah, and I like to hear some come-ons and just some energy on the side of the Brascias. We need Mary to kind of bring that energy, get a little loud out there for her team.
Nice, great decision.
We'll take it.
Yeah, great decision from Maggie, huge take. Pro tip of the day coming here. It's always a good idea to send that third towards the person who received the serve, as they are not established at the kitchen line just yet. Might gain a little edge there. Vivienne arrived on time, however.
Very quick.
See what they decide to do here. Yes.
What a shot. Mary Brascia. She's been hitting some insane ATPs all weekend long.
She got some help from the ball off the net, but it was not an easy shot for her to keep her balance there and get that ball back to the court. Ooh, Vivienne. Deceitful.
Side out.
Seeing more and more women have that flick now, that backhanded flick needed in the game.
5-3-1. Second serve. Five, 3-2. Point.
Good job there by David, setting up herself. Getting a nice forehand finish.
6-3-2. Timeout receivers.
Forcing another timeout in. Doubles partner.
Time in. 7-3-2.
And a pseudo Ernie for point. Say that as it wasn't a full-fledged, but her foot was just on the outside, making that shot legal for her and giving her that sliver of extra advantage on that overhead. Yeah. Oh!
Second serve.
Maggie almost regained that one. This is tiny margins of who's winning this point. Huge opportunity there, just missed.
3-7-2. Side out. Seven, 3-1.
Oh, good stab there from Maggie Brascia. That's what they're going to need to do, because right now, that traditional play and kind of moving them around is not enough.
Side out.
Culture of pickleball is just breathing in this convention center here. We have Carrie Yu in attendance, Susie Anderson, legendary player, one of my favorite mixed doubles partners to play with years past. And it's great to see these guys doing well, still giving to the game.
Second serve. Four, 7-2. Point.
Good hands. This is what we're needing from the Brascia.
Adam Stone and Michelle McMahon later tonight, rocking the booth. Love me some Adam Stone. Ooh. I like that shot by Parris Todd. That's what you're supposed to do with that.
Yeah, good counter from the Brascias there. And that's what we were talking about. They're relentless. You just haven't really seen it too much in game one and game two, but now starting to crawl back here in game two. Their hands are getting better. They're seeing the ball a little bit quicker and starting to come out on top in some of those battles up at the kitchen line.
Heck yeah, Cameron. Heck yeah. PPA is also going international during the Las Vegas event. The MLP Australia and PPA Australia events are also going on. Strong international competition. You'll see new players, and you'll also see some international players from the States competing over there as well. Crazy players like Wes Gabrielson, Kyle Yates, Michelle Esquivel, and the great Daniel Moore will be in attendance. So,
tying it up. 7-7 here in game 2.
7-7-2.
We knew the Brascias weren't going away.
Side out.
hey, Dave.
Good side out. Don't want to, they're already coming up. You've already had a timeout here because of the run they were having. You needed that side out, so good for them. Todd to serve.
Second serve.
You need to get 1 point here almost to get just a little momentum back on your side.
Break the ice, right? Nice drop to get him there. Oh! Great eye from Mary Brascia.
A relieved Mary Brascia right now that she was not tall enough to hit that ball.
7-1.
What a wild idea from Vivienne David there. That's a look most wouldn't think of, and I liked it. Oh, yeah.
Second serve.
Following in Rafa Hewitt's footsteps from earlier.
Seven, 7-2.
Off the post.
Point.
Wow, but she's known to curve those balls back in, almost sitting on the court. She can get that incredibly low.
And the close from Maggie, so good. Crowd likes what they see.
Timeout receivers, 9-7-2.
Wow, all right.
Brascia's coming back from being down here in
Time
game
in.
2, losing the first
9-7-2.
game. Mary to serve.
Side out.
And as you say, great.
Good timeout, that's right, Cameron, that's right.
7-9-1. Second serve.
Saw the sign.
7-9-2.
Brascia is going to move to the left side of the court here. It has been working, like Cameron suggested.
Ooh.
Side out.
And a good hold for them to take game 2 and send this to
9-7-1.
another third game here on Humana Championship Court.
Second serve.
Not if Todd has anything to say about that.
Man,
9-7-2.
women's matches have been so good. Almost forgot about the guys' side of things.
We'll see him next, don't worry.
Point.
What a good pull there. So deceiving. I really didn't see that Maggie had the chance to pull that right in the middle.
Game point.
And a game point side of the Brascias.
10-7-2.
And they do it. Mary and Maggie Brascia taking game 2, 11-7 over Todd and David. Hey, guess what, Rob Cassidy? We're going to another game 3 here on Championship Court.
Let's do it, let's do it. These girls are doing battle, it's gonna be a good one. So.
You guys don't want to go anywhere. We're gonna see who takes game 3 and moves on here at the Picklr Utah Open. That's just a better matchup right now for them. We'll see how game 3 plays out. Cameron Blackwood alongside Rob Cassidy.
Side out.
Just an update on the men's side of things. James Ignatowicz and Matt Wright versus Connor Garnett, Tyler Loon. That match has concluded. I'm not going to give any spoilers. That match has concluded. It was recorded on Grandstand, so check that one out.
One, 0-1. Point.
Vivienne David's just so good at starting a hands battle, staying in it, finishing it. She can get so low and stay so compact.
Second serve. Two, 0-2. Point.
Good pull there and start for Todd and David.
3-0-2. Side out. Zero, 3-1. Second serve. Zero, 3-2. Point.
Good pull there from Mary Brascia, jamming up David.
1-3-2.
Point on the board for the Brascias.
Point.
Always tough.
Two, 3-2. Side out. Three, 2-1. Second serve. Three, 2-2.
Wow. David and Todd trust the process. Get their way to the kitchen line, earning that point.
4-2-2. Side out.
Here in game 3, you gotta really minimize those errors. Stays just in though. That was a great lob to push him back.
Did that hit the ground?
2-4-2.
Must have.
Yeah. Well out.
Point. 3-4-2.
Good dodge there by Parris Todd. Like what they're trying to do, shake and bake on the side of the Brascias.
Four, 3-1. Point.
Good drive to set that up. Todd and David 5-3. We will change ends at 6. Little built-in timeout.
5-3-1. Second serve.
That's why I love Maggie Brascia on that left side. She can really just pull one of those triggers.
5-3-2.
Kind of don't know where to go with it.
Tournaments are a fun and exciting way to grow your game. Connect with other players and stay active in the welcoming pickleball community. Whether you're a seasoned player or looking to try your first tournament, we have a place for you.
A lot of momentum shifts and side changes in this match here, but hopefully they can go ahead and find a solution. Cameron Blackwood alongside Rob Cassidy. Rob, what do the Brascias need to do to get back in this game 3?
Oh, man.
Got
It's
nothing.
getting rough out
Got
there.
nothing.
Yeah, it's tough, man. The walls are closing in, and those walls are Vivienne David and Parris Todd. It's tough.
No words. Got it. Ooh.
Yeah.
Right out.
Gotta just spit out the blood and keep in the fight, you know? Know what I mean, Cameron?
Do now. Yeah.
Deep serves, deep returns, keep that pressure and just keep that lively movement going. They can do this.
Point.
That's a great start.
We'll start with that. 4-6.
4-6-1. Point.
That's exactly what happened in game 2. Todd and David were up big time in game 2, and it was just those small little errors, missing in the net, missing
5-6-1.
long, that got the Brascias back in to ultimately take game 2.
A 1-point game here.
Second serve.
Relentless pressure from Vivienne David.
Good ball right at the feet as Maggie's moving in through that
5-6-2.
transition zone.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Point.
I almost want to call it one of her, her shots, Mary Brascia patented.
Which one?
The ATP. She also has the merry-go-round as well.
Yeah, but she
There's a
has
couple.
a unique style to her ATP. I agree
really
with
does.
you there. It's fairly unreturnable.
Side out.
As is Vivienne David's, as well as the put away. Tied it back up 6-6 here.
6-6-1. Second serve.
Good placement there.
6-6-2. Point.
Great shots there from Parris Todd, closing it out. Vivienne David,
7-6-2.
little shake and bake.
Side out.
Almost looks like they wanted to do it right back to back. Ball back to the Brascias.
6-7-1.
Oh.
Ooh.
Grandstand court happening right now. Tyson McGuffin, Jaume Martinez-Vic versus Andre Daescu, Gabe Tardio.
Great match.
Point.
Those are tough. There was a few up there that could have just been put away, but man, almost just nicking the top of the paddle there of David, not able to bring it down.
Yeah, exactly right. Getting that ball down, that was the ticket there. Maggie, first one to get to do it.
Point.
Viv with the just miss. Timeout after that bad boy. Gonna look for a recover.
Timeout receivers, 9-7-1.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna stick.
A little bit quicker They need to put a lot of pressure on the Brascias right now. See if they can't get they gotta get this one.
9-7-1.
2 here in order to get a side out.
Oh my goodness, threat neutralized. Impressive stuff. The attack from Vivienne David initially so good.
Match
The
point.
hands from Maggie to give them match point out of nowhere.
10-7-1. Second serve.
Okay.
One more here to force a side out. Another match point.
10-7-2.
Oh, okay, okay. That's a good hold. I think that was a little bit of a wake-up call, them hitting 10. I think a bell is rung. Can expect some points here from Vivienne and Parris Todd.
7-10-1.
Not over yet. Are you kidding me? Wow!
There we go. Just what we needed, but that's what I'm saying. The Brascias get everything back. So even though you may think you had a winner, you haven't.
8-10-1.
Good on Todd to stick with it. Set up David.
Smack of a third.
Second serve.
Maggie Brascia's hands jamming back up. Vivienne David. They've got to get a couple more here. They've got to try and tie it up.
The unassuming Maggie Brascia. Somewhat of a brick wall. Oh man, oh man. Even in
Great
that
deep
point.
there from Mary Brascia to force that.
All right,
10-8-1.
match point. Oh, and there it is.
Easy down the middle win. Mary and 3-game battle yet again here on Humana Championship Court. Mary and Maggie Brascia taking it to Todd and David. 11-13, 11-7, 11-8. Sisters, happy to have you back here on tour. Mary, I'm going to start with you. A tough team on the other side with David and Todd. How were you guys able to get this done? And we saw your dad trying to help you out there through the long stretch.
Yeah, I mean, Vivienne and Parris are a great team, and they play together a lot, so we knew they were going to be solid, and we just knew we had to execute our shots, and if we could do that, we would win.
Maggie Brascia, it's great to see you guys back out here competing and succeeding. I gotta ask, do you think it was our rec games the other night that gave you the edge in this match?
It's so funny you say that because when I saw you commentating at the end, I was going to mention that. Thank you, Rob, for the warm-up games. I think that did it.
Let's go, let's go.
Oh man, he's a little red over here. But Mary, I'll go back to you. I know you guys took a little break over the summer, but how happy are you to be back on tour, but playing alongside your sister here in the women's doubles draw?
I love playing on the PPA Tour, and I love playing with Maggie. It's just so special that we get to do this together, and we love Utah, so we're happy to be here, and we're ready to keep going.
Well, Utah loves you. Congratulations. We have the Brascia sisters, Mary and Maggie, moving on in the women's doubles draw. And we're going to move back over to men's doubles now. We have the quarterfinals. The number 1 seed, J.W. Johnson, Dylan Frazier, going up against Hayden Patrick Quinn and Pablo Tejas. Right after this, the Picklr